Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. Obadiah 1 and 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Before I start, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles of GMS that taught me this 100% truth, that rule well over the flock. Shalom to you brothers. To you few Akim and Akwath that's out there listening and learning as well. Shalom to you also. You brothers with the likewise doctrine as GMS. Shalom to you brothers as well. And shalom to the hopeful elect. Now I got this little video. Esau telling you Israelites, man, that this thing was never meant for you to be a part of in the first place. This Constitution. And why they kept squeezing the clamps down on our people, man. You know, they never wanted us to be a nation in the first place. Y'all understand that? You see this? Psalms 83 and 2. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they hate thee, have lifted up the head. Salaki, I'm having little throat issues. I'm going to read that again. Psalms 83 and 2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. And I'm going to get this video, and I want y'all to check this out. Listen to this Edomite.
We never intended them to be anything other than a slave.
This is what the Edomite is saying, because he's telling the truth. You know, the Most High is making their tongues fall upon themselves. They telling on each other now. So listen to this.
We never intended them to be anything other than a slave. But they began to grow in number and in power, and eventually they fought their way to some freedom. So we became even more cruel, and to keep our black Americans down, we lynched. But yet they rose. So then we used the welfare system, the criminal justice system, to keep them down, to contain them, to destroy them. But yet they rose.
You heard what he just said?
System they rose. So then we used the welfare system, the criminal justice system, to keep them down,
the welfare system and the jail system, right? Those are unrighteous decrees. You see this? Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, the Israelites, the blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, that widows may be they prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. You see that? When they came out with that system to give you women Section 8, food stamps, WIC, all of that bullshit, them little dainties, man. You kicked your man out of the house. You kicked the man out of the house, right? This is what this scripture is going into. You know? They put you in a real bad position when they caused you to put your man out of the house, and then you raise these little kids by yourself. You raise little whores, and you raise little sensitive young men that end up feeding this agenda that this man is talking about, which goes into the jail system. Because all our people are locked in these prisons, man, packed away in these prisons. You know what I'm saying? They set these traps for our people. And a lot of y'all don't want to understand that. That's what happened, man. Isaiah 10:3. And what will ye do in the day of visitation, and in the desolation which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for help? And where will ye leave your glory? See, this devil, when his time of visitation comes, he's not going to have nobody to flee to. He's going to get pure, unadulterated destruction on him and his seed, man. You know? You heard what he said? They created these systems to keep our people low, man.
Rose. So then we used the welfare system, the criminal justice system, to keep them down, to contain them, to destroy them. But yet they rose and they're rising. Then we built prisons and jails to hold them. Yet they rose.
Prisons and jails, huh? You heard what he said? They build the prisons and jails for you jakes, man. Daniel 8:25. And through his policy, also he caused craft to prosper in his hand. Let's go see what that word craft goes into. I really want to know what that craft would mean. Okay, let's go right here. Guile, lies. He used lies to make his shit go past. His schemes, his tactics, his strategies, man. His trickery, deception. That's what his craft was. You hear that? And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart. Think he's better than everyone. That pride, that loftiness. And by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. See, this devil, he's so prideful that he think he's going to stand up against Yahweh Shai, man. That's why they got these space forces and stuff like that, because they looking to stand up against Yahweh Shai and his host, man, his armies. You know, they think they just going to rise up against Yahweh Shai and his armies, man, but they're going to be broken without hand. You know, so this dude just told you through the welfare system, through the jail systems, they use that to keep our people at bay, man. You know? They wanted us as slaves, man. That's all we were created for. You see this? And they cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for a harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they may drink, man. They sold our young kids. They sold young men for girls. They sold girls for liquor, man. You know, our little babies and shit. But this gonna come back around to them. You know? That recompense is gonna return upon their heads, bro. You know? Psalms 139:19. Surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O God. Depart from me, therefore, ye bloody men. For they speak against thee wickedly, and thy enemies take thy name in vain. Do not I hate them, O Lord Yahweh? that hate thee. See, these people hate us. So the Most High hate y'all, man. All you other nations that hate the Israelites, the Most High hate y'all, man. But we really talking about you Edomites. Edom has a perpetual hate for you Israelites. And y'all need to understand that while y'all try to befriend them, man. Y'all need to be really learning these enemies of yours and watching them closely. Watch how they move. It doesn't take much to understand that they hate you, man. And am I not, and let me read this over. Psalms 139:21. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee? And am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee? I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them mine enemies. So these devils are enemies to us and Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. No. Esau's going to get it. Let's go back here and get something on this video.
Prisons and jails, yet they rose and they're rising. Then we built prisons and jails to hold them, yet they rose. And so now we are doing exactly what the Pharaoh did at the end, sending out a decree, kill them. So until we admit that when we wrote this Constitution that all men are created equal, that we never intended to include our black brothers and sisters, our nation may end up facing exactly what the Egyptians faced when they refused to let God's people go. So I'm going to say this to my white fellow Americans, that the bloodshed that is on its way is not on the hands of our fellow black Americans, but is on our hands. We are the ones that are...
See that? It stopped right there because that was the end of that particular video.
With prisons and jails.
But that right here,
they rose and they're rising. Then we built prisons and jails to hold...
You see that? The prisons and jails? All of these things are scriptural, man. Y'all just don't want to understand that these scriptures are legit, bro. These scriptures are fire, and it ain't nothing you can do about it. He was just talking about the prisons, man. This is Isaiah 42:22, man. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. You hear that, Israel? They are for prey, and none delivereth. For a spoil, and none saith restore. You know, so we was never meant to get out of this, man, until Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai comes back to redeem his people. You know, but these scriptures are full-blown hard, man. You know, these devils telling you what their agendas was, and the Most High has it written in the scriptures, but y'all say the white man wrote it. Y'all out y'all rabbit-ass mind, dude. Psalms 10:7. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity, man. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doth he murder innocent. His eyes are privately set against the poor. Let me ask you something, Israel. When you in your neighborhoods, the so-called hoods, man, don't the police just cruise through there, sit in your neighborhoods, watching everything you do, lurking around, trying to catch you slipping? They set traps for you jakes, man, and y'all fall for it. Psalms 10:9. He lieth in wait secretly, man, as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draw him into his net. He croucheth and humble himself, that the poor may fall by his hidden ones. See, this guy here come around and act like he give a damn about you, man. Humble himself, make you feel some type of way, and then next thing you know, boom, he got you in them cuffs, man. And now you're on your way down to them jail cells. And in some cases, these devils, they even murder you, Jakes, man. We constantly telling you this ain't your rest here. But y'all constantly insist on wanting to be a part of this man's kingdom. This place is through. Edom is through. But y'all about to find that out the hard way. You know, selling our people to slaves and selling our people into slavery and all of that. But they people, they sons and they daughters, they going into captivity as well. This is Joel 3 and 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. So everything that you Edomites have done to the Israelites, man, that's all getting ready to come back and bite you in the ass plus tenfold. Plus tenfold. 1,000 years of captivity, baby. And then you done away with. That's crazy, man. Esau got y'all out here thinking he's a good guy. But then you got Edomites like this to tell you the truth.
And jails to hold them. Yet they rose. And so now we are doing exactly what the Pharaoh did at the end. Sending out a decree. Kill them. So until we admit that when we wrote this Constitution that all men are created equal, that we never intended to include our black brothers and sisters, our nation may end up facing exactly what the Egyptians faced when they refused to let God's people go. So I'm going to say this to my white fellow Americans, that the bloodshed that is on its way is not on the hands of our fellow black Americans, but is on our hands. We are the ones that are...
You see that? So he's acknowledging that the bloodshed is not from us. That is from these Edomites, man. They the ones go around here robbing, killing, and destroying, man. You know, Edom, the son of perdition, the son of destruction. These are the people of destruction, man, and y'all got to understand that. And these devils are getting ready to pay for everything that they did to our people. While y'all sitting out here with that forgive and forget attitude, we were told never to forget what these people did to our people, man. And I didn't want to make this too long. I just wanted to point out a couple of things that this Edomite said that's actually in the scriptures from single parenting homes with the women and the men getting kicked out. You see what he said. You know, they created that to separate the households, man. And Esau became you Eve's daddy, giving you benefits. Got you in a high state of mind thinking that you don't need a man. Destroyed your household and you helped them do it. He kicked the men out of the house, created jails, and put the men in the jails to keep the men locked up and away from the families, man. That's always been these devils' plans. There's always been these other nations' plans to keep Israel from becoming a nation because we are the chosen. And with that being said, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kadash. Until next time, Shalom.